Alright guys, it has been so long since I've done a video, I just feel embarrassed almost to do one. But it's just been busy. As you guys know, I've got several kids, I've got all kinds of things like that going on, so hadn't had time to do a video in a while. But today I wanted to share my newest truck with you. I think the last time we had a video, I had an F-150 Power Boost, and that was a great truck, but we've gotten another camper since then, so it wasn't really the best for towing. I loved everything about that truck, but needed something a little more heavy duty. So I've picked up a 2025 Trailboss probably about 6 months ago. I've got about 10,000 miles on it. Just kind of want to share a few things with you, what I think about it, and maybe if this is the right truck for you. So again, this is a 2025 Chevy Trailboss. This is obviously white. Everything else is blacked out except for, this is a little pet peeve. Why? These are the things that lock and unlock the truck. Why is that not black or white? It's literally the only piece of chrome on the entire truck, except for these lights I added just a little bit. But I don't know why they did that, just a little pet peeve. But anyway, the truck is dirty for sure, so don't hold that against me. They got the blacked out bumper. This is the LT model, so it has the updated headlights here. If you see, they make another model that has like a light up here and then lights down here. These are the LED. They're not the animated LED like come in some of the gyms, but they are LED and they are kind of an upgraded light compared to the other entry-level lights. Comes with the BF Goodrich KO3s on them. I really like these tires. They've done really well towing. They were a little squirrely for the first 1,000 miles or so until I got them broke in. I do like these tow mirrors. These are the manual tow mirrors, so you've kind of got to pull these out for that. To be honest with you, we tow a travel trailer and I don't need to pull them out, so really haven't used them a whole lot. A couple cool things, they have lights in here and lights in here that you can turn on and off and select different things. And one of the things I like about these lights is when you're backing up, you can turn them on and it'll shine down the truck, so you can not only do you see behind you from your reverse lights, but you can see the truck as well, so that's been really cool. Now I've done a few things to this truck. As you can tell, I've got the same old Baja Design XL80s on here. Found a hood mount that fits this truck. These lights are still doing great. Can't say enough good things about the Baja Design lights. And I picked up another Diamondback. If you remember, I had a Diamondback on the trimmer a few years ago, and I love this cover. I love the look of it. I love the fact that you can put stuff on top of it. I've gone back and forth about getting a roof rack, rooftop tent set up on this. Haven't decided yet. I don't think that's something I'm going to do, but we'll see. And then on the back, the only other addition that I've done is I put the Baja Design backup, lights there. Those are really great for backing up trailers, stuff like that. Now on the inside, a couple of options that I got here. I got the leather, which I was excited about. I love the ability to have another seat, and it just gives you more versatility. And I've got several kids, so that helps out. And the kids also always want to ride up front if they can. This truck has the fancier screen. As far as options, heated seats, heated steering wheel, no sunroof. This was just how this truck came. It's not an LTZ, it's an LT. Really impressed with the room in this truck. Got car seats, junk back here, but it does have under-seat storage. This is the factory under-seat storage. They do make an aftermarket that goes out to about right here. I'm actually looking at getting one of those. Like I said, put about 10,000 miles on this. We're going to turn it on. I'm going to show you a few things here. So 10,500 miles. I also got this off-roam phone mount that I really like. So this is a gas truck. It was really hard for me to not get the diesel, but there was a couple reasons I didn't. Number one, obviously cost. It's just a lot of money if you don't need it. If I was towing constantly, probably would get it, but it's just not something that I think I need. So I went with the gas truck. 95% of the time, I love this truck. It pulls great as far as the ability to tow. The truck is heavy duty. It does a great job. It's got a 36-gallon fuel tank, so you have quite a bit of range. And it's cheap to fill up. Right now, this is 2025, November 2025. Right now, diesel is about $1 a gallon more where I live than gas. Now, here's the trade-off with gas. So I've got a couple of different things. I've got a camper. I've got a Forest River Surveyor's, a 30-foot travel trailer. Weighs somewhere between 6,000 and 7,000 pounds dry, probably closer to 8, fully loaded. We have towed that vehicle 4,600 miles. A lot of that was through South Dakota, through Colorado, and you can see the average fuel economy, 7.06. Guys, 36 gallons of gas goes quick when you're getting 7 miles a gallon. We were going out west, and it felt like from Texas to Colorado was just an incline the whole way. There were times we were getting 4 miles a gallon, towing the camper about 65, 70 miles an hour. So, yikes, that's tough. But let's go. I've got some other trailers. So it has profiles for different things. I've got a nitro bass boat. We've towed it 1,700 miles since we have had this truck, and got 10.82, so that's a little bit better. Normally in town, if I'm just driving, I see anywhere from 13 to 15, depending on how fast I'm going, how fast I'm driving, which is not bad for the type of truck this is. I mean, to be honest, guys, you put a trailer behind any half-ton truck, and you're going to get bad mileage. And diesels do better, but the fuel costs are higher, plus the oil changes are higher, the fuel filters, all that stuff, it adds up. So I decided to go with the gas on this one. After 10,000 miles, I say that I would probably do it again, just because I don't think the diesel is worth the extra $10,000. I really don't. Now, I will tell you, the only thing, this is a dog. When it comes to power, towing, acceleration, all that, if you're used to a diesel truck, this is going to take a little bit to get used to. It will not pass anything without getting fully wound up. It's just going to be a big disappointment to you. Now, that being said, it has towed anything I put behind it. It's rated to tow way much more than I tow with it. And one of the things you get with this truck, this is a 2500, one of the things you get with this truck you don't get with a diesel is this payload, 3,489 pounds of payload. I had the same, actually I think I had a little bit less payload on the 350 trimmer that I had that was diesel. So with a gas truck you can get a little bit more payload, but as far as towing power goes, it is not fast, it is not quick. The gearing and the transmission that has a 10-speed Allison, they do a great job of matching it up. But to be honest with you, the F-150 Power Boost that I sold had more torque and horsepower than this truck has. Both of those numbers are in the 400s on this truck, which seems low compared to standards like the Power Stroke high output version of their diesel has like 1,200 pound-feet of torque. I mean, that's almost triple what this truck has, and so it's noticeable. You're not gonna pull out in front of somebody and be able to get on it, or try to pass somebody when you're towing a trailer, and not even really that great when you're unloaded. So if you're looking at a truck like this, just know the gas is going to be underpowered. It's going to get pretty tough fuel mileage because you have such a big truck with a gas motor. But that being said, would I buy a gas heavy-duty truck again? I'd buy this one again. I don't know about another one. Maybe a trimmer, maybe, with the 7.3 liter. I don't know. I'll be honest, I think this truck, to me, is better looking than the Ford truck. I think especially when you put that Diamondback on it, it just gives it a really tough look. I like the tires, I like the wheels, I like the fact that it's all blacked out. And so really the only complaint after 10,000 miles that I can have in this truck is the power. And I kind of knew that going in, so it wasn't a huge deal. But the first time you put something behind it and you accelerate, you can feel it. It's extremely noticeable. So guys, that's the 2025 Chevy Silverado 2500 Trailboss gas burner, 6.6 liter. Another one of the reasons that I chose this over the diesel is just for reliability. Diesels and all the emissions equipment that goes along with them, they just have issues. Not one issue out of this truck since I've had it. Changed the oil, I put some Royal Purple in it. Nothing, no issues, no problems. It's just been a trouble-free truck as long as you can keep gas in it. So stay tuned, guys. I got some more videos coming up in the future. Not sure when. Try to do these as I can. If we get any more mods on the truck, if I decide to get a bed rack and a rooftop tent on here, I'll do a video on that. I was this close to putting a smart cap on this thing about 2 weeks ago, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I like the functionality of the Diamondback. I don't have a use for the smart cap. I've always wanted one, but I don't have a use for it, so I passed on it. It was a great deal and it was local, and I hate I missed it, but it just wasn't the right move right now for what we do with the truck. So any more changes on that, I will be sure to do a video and share it with you.